we go! God, I love the way the Ordon shield looks. Anyway, hey guys, this is Hero to Almighty 2011. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we finished up the Forest Temple and got the first of the few shadows and returned the forest to normal, for the most part. Anyways, in this episode, we're gonna head to the east to Hyrule Field to go to the Eldin province. I was about to say go to the east, and I would have been redundant. Anyway, let's head over there now! This is actually going to be painfully slow for the most part, though, considering we have to walk there since we don't have Epona. Anyway, let's keep going. Not much to say here, though, but this place is finally open. You can actually glitch this out. In the tutorial section, you can actually glitch this out and head to Hyrule Field early, but before, there'd be a trigger where Midna stops you. Anyway, these guys have super freaky hearing, so die! And I don't know how this is going to show up on the capture, but the game is... I like how you just waited here for me to kill your friend. You are either, like, you are the most passive-aggressive person I've ever met. And I don't know how this is going to look on capture, but this is lagging like hell. Just a bit of a warning, this video might be a bit short. Just letting you guys know. Anyway, welcome to Hyrule Field! Does it seem a bit big? Oh, don't worry. It gets bigger. That's what she said. Anyway, that's what she said. Whoa. What hentai have I been reading? Anyway, yeah, we're in Hyrule Field, and even though there's horse grass over here, Epona will not come to us. Anyway, even though that's the can't talk. Even though that's the direction you want to be heading over to, as you could see by the curtain of Twilight, we actually want to head over here because there's actually something for us. And how many times I'm going to say actually in one sentence, I don't know. Now, I want to be careful because there are enemies here, and this is the first time the day and night cycle will matter because just like Ocarina of Time, you'll be attacked at nighttime by skeleton monsters. A new type of skeleton monster, actually, which is kind of funny. Anyway, the reason I came over here, we can't really do much in Hyrule Field as we are now, but over in this tree, there is a piece of heart. And this stunts the hell out of me the first time that I came over here, by the way. So, yeah, we got an early piece of heart. How about that? Now we just need one more to make a full heart container. There is more pieces of heart and more stuff we can collect here, but again, we can't do much now. Huh. Who's talking to us? Oh my god, who are you? And I like how the monsters don't give a shit. Go no further. There is a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable, dependable letter carrier, some known as the Postman. Now, I have introduced myself. Please, take this letter and read it at your leisure. And I like how it does the do-do-do-do. They also do the do-do-do-do-do-do eventually. By the way, sorry to cut this off, and again, sorry for being a whore by noticing the details and everything. I never noticed how really cool looking the sheath for the Ordon sword is also. Like, the Ordon sword's basic and everything, and I love the Ordon shield, but my god, the sheath actually looks pretty cool. Anyway, what is this letter that he's giving us? To read the letter, press star to open up your collection screen, then select the letter. You could do that to read any letters you receive. Do whenever you see fit. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! And he's running right towards an enemy. Just as he says, the mailman, whenever we get to a certain point in the story, will stop us and actually come after us to give us a letter telling us where to go next or what's available. So let's read the letter that we got already. I have a letter for you. I will approach you at high speed. Do not flee. Not creepy at all. Anyway, that was just telling you basically what the mailman is, and again, super freaking hearing. He must have heard the mailman because now he's after me. So, die. And when I said lag, by the way, before, it's not just my capture card. This is something the GameCube version of Twilight Princess is infamous for. Even though it is the original version of Twilight Princess before they ported it to the Wii, one serious problem that it has, the lag. This was the last game ever made for the GameCube, and it shows because even though it looks spectacular for a old system, you could tell that a lot of these areas are way too big for the GameCube to handle because there is some slowdown, especially in the last dungeon, which you'll see when we get to it. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? If you set foot in here, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes for you to save the light of Eldin from the Twilight, anyway. So, shall we try to go see the light spirit of Eldin? Hee hee. Well, we've reached the curtain of Twilight for this area. If there's anything you still want to do as Human Link, get it over with now, because we are going back to being a wolf. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Yes. Oh my god! That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Ah, look how lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. I like how she's talking and yawning at the same time. And you look so much better than this in those dusty old clothes anyway, hee hee. So, let's get going. Now that we're a wolf again, we might as well explore this new section of Hyrule. As you can see, by the way, the map for Hyrule is huge. We've only explored a fraction of it with Faron, and Eldin is even bigger. So, we're only in a small portion of it right now, but you'll see what I mean. This is our destination over here, so let's keep going. Let's ignore that, and what's this? Hey, it's the wooden sword from before. It broke. I bet you anything this is Talos' fault. That little... It totally was his fault! I'm gonna kill him! I like that sword. Not really. It was mine, though. Aw, the kids. You learned the use scent! See? Isn't being a wolf more convenient? Now use your X to hone your senses, and you've begun to reawaken as a wolf, I think. As she was saying, this is a new gameplay mechanic introduced, right now, actually. Using your senses, you can, pick up scents of, things on the floor, pretty much. We have the use sense, which means we have a trail leading to us to where the kids are. So, let's follow the scent, shall we? And it leads us to... a battle. Now, as I said before, just like the other times with the Shadow Beasts, we want to take them all out one by one. Well, not one by one, all the time. Excuse me, that was my bad. Little loopy today. And there's a problem because the bridge is missing. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. Ugh, what a pain. Oh well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You knew that, right? Whenever you destroy those creatures in the darkness, a portal opens up that looks like this on the map. You hear me? It's called a portal. You better remember that. And, in those woods we came through. Yes, it's gotta be around there. I'll use my power to take you to the location of the portal. Pick where you want to go. So you remember those portals that showed up that showed the Shadow Beasts, right? Those are actually warp points. We can now warp to limited areas of the world map that we defeated the shadow creatures to. And if you remember, before we entered the Forest Temple, there was this really, big wooden plank in the middle of the forest. Maybe that's the bridge. Let's go pick that up. See? I told you, we're here. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job, look for the bridge. Look hard. Oh, gee. You mean like 5 steps to the left? Wow, that's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? Good little obedient wolf. Well, yeah, that was the bridge missing from Eldin. So, let's bring it back here and see Midna be really freaking strong by doing this. I wish I could do that with my hair. Not really. Anyways, this is actually going to be a very important gameplay element for later because that isn't the only thing that was warped out to a different location that doesn't belong to. So keep that in mind for later on. And I like how she goes on her back just to go into our shadow again. See? Just as I thought. Hee hee. So, is the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. It should help you find what you're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's get going. Indeed. Let's keep going, Midna. So, following the scent, we need to go over here. And fun fact, these guys are actually the, You remember the guys that kidnapped our friends? These are actually what they look like in the Twilight. There are no bogoblins in the Twilight realm. Huh, the gate's locked. Huh? What are they doing? This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I bet it'd be worthwhile to dig in. Well, we might as well do what she says, because that seems to be the only way in there. Anyway, let's sneak up on these guys, and... fail to sneak up on them! Anyway, you can take out these guys also by doing the force field attack. First I failed to take out the enemies in the forest temple, then I glitched through the floor in the forest temple, and now I fail at sneaking up on people. Whatever. Anyway, we have now reached the end of the scent. Kakariko Village. Fans of A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time should recognize this place right away. Well, now that we've reached this place, sorry for cutting this a bit short, but I'm going to end this off here because there's a lot to do in Kakariko Village, and I feel we're not going to have enough time to cover it all in one episode. See, even Midna agrees with me. Anyway, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we head further into Kakariko Village, see if we can find the kids, and try to free it from the Twilight. Also fight those bitches. Anyway, see you guys next time.